Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Advanced Captain's Edition. We're on 1.261 of the Captain's Edition. Got a new update from the flagship randomizer and from the ranch roll. So yes, we are actually abandoning our previous run with that rock ship. Decided to treat myself to something else, the extended pursuit indicator. Because I end up running into trouble and it's, well, this should help out at least. We'll probably quickly see what it does once we get the run started. Yeah, I think that's about it. Just, yeah, that's about it, I think. So, see you. I'm gonna check something real quick and then we'll get this party started. I hate that I have to do this every single time, but that's the way it is, unfortunately. Okay, let's start a new game, yep. It just mirrored that this thing looked quite powerful now. Kinda does, doesn't it? Ammo manufacturer. Don't know why we should, why we would want to create missiles, but all cluster bombs. Don't really see the point of that. This could be fun. Alright. He lost all of his crew killing capabilities, but putting this one on a pretty bad disadvantage from the start, but he was a bit too overpowered in Captain's Editions anyway. The possibility of making a ship surrender then still be able to attack it, I mean we can still do that, but also being able to kill the crew means you got pretty decent rewards. Anyway, let's see what this is. Yeah. Quite dense, a lot of rooms concentrated in the middle of the ship, so I'm assuming that's kind of the same thing we had last time. Hacking and stun, plus mind control straight from the gates, huh? Super shield bypassing, mind control, and escape teleporter. Passive array of artillery, main guns, breach missile launcher or hull laser. Light artillery. Triple burst missile launcher. So he has 2 missile launchers this time around, that's gonna be annoying. Drone system, standard attack drone, advanced defense drone. So that's the defense 2, and an assault intruder drone, that's the ion 1. Alright, no fire starters. Crew position is fine. Alright, let's see what she handles like. Kind of odd that we start off with 30 missiles but no drones, even though we have a use for our drones but no use for our missiles. Anyway, we can do this one now because we have a clone bay. You take a hopeful trip to the clone bay, and to your relief, a clone is already prepared for the lost crew member. Alright. Didn't lose any skills on that. Alright, so here we can see how the extended pursuit tracker thing. So we can see this is where they be on my next jump, the second jump, and the third jump. Cool. Should hopefully prevent some problems. See what we can do in upgrades. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. Construct an exotic slug scanner just in case our sensors fail. Subspace scanner. Well, with the slug crew member, we don't really need that. Speak with the slug. A tale of how it once served on a ship, which managed to disable the life support system of a rock cruiser and suffocate all the rockmen aboard. Did it a few times myself, so. Let's get into some combat, shall we? We might get hit here. We'll probably get hit here. But in case we don't, finally see how this one is going to go down, won't we? So we'll keep our mind control in check until we get to fire everything. so that fires straight through my shield. And we completely missed the weapons. But that doesn't matter now. So in theory, and that's a pretty big theory, we should be able to kill the crew if we really wanted to. And now we probably won't be able to do that anymore. Well, he's trying to put out a fire, and he's probably not going to be too successful at it. So all we need to do now is just get this one killed, which we might be able to do by just shooting at it. But in order to be able to do that, we need to make sure he falls below 15 health. Do we have sensors? No, of course not. Slug ship doesn't start with sensors. That never changes. So we need to stick around here and see if that slug ever goes in to get a fire cleared out. 'Cause I don't think the other one managed to take it out. I don't know what health enemy crew decides that he's done with getting himself killed over repairing a breach or clearing out a fire, but yeah, he's just gonna go for repairs. Well, I'll keep this running a bit off camera and see what happens. There's no need for you to be bored out of your skull by my experiments, so see you in a bit. Alright, so the engine of their ship just blew out, which makes me believe that he's not gonna go in to take care of the fires. Which means we're just gonna have to kill him, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Alright. Treachery and theory of the crew are over. As their ship explodes, suppose their career is yours for the taking. Good. Alright. Now. Do we need a store yet? No. That'll help a little bit. Maybe that's why they gave us all those missiles, because I don't see any other use for it straight away. We'll upgrade our shields, I'm assuming. Okay. So mind control on that is pointless. Then again, so are our shields, but... Alright, take out the weapons. So I still got that way to beat the flagship strategy in my head. Once again, it seems like we'll have the most issues with Phase 2. Did that Ching just miss? Huh. Wonder what the odds of that are. I mean, the ship isn't supposed to have any form of dodge chance, so... How much evasion does one of those give you? Is it 5% evasion? I think it's 5, right? Engines. Yeah, dodge 5 plus the... both of them being manned, I think, would bring it up to 15%? Something along those lines? Don't know. I don't think I'll be too far off though. Continue. Okay, we'll need all the shields we can get here. We are gonna mess with their minds a little because that's what we do, right? Oh, you're not even gonna handle that? Alright. Well, if you want to have your shields... Oh, now you're going for it. Alright, so weapons are gonna go down. Mind control didn't work out as greatly as I thought. I thought if shields would be attacked, they would come in to reinforce. Guess that was not the case. Anyway, weapons need to be completely repaired in order for them to be able to do some damage. This should... Nope. Still not interested in going in for... Alright. I wonder sometimes how this works. So now he's gonna go repair oxygen. What's going on here anyway? Pretty long cooldown on the mind control. Killing crew would probably be out of the question. And if he's going for piloting, which he does seem to be doing, it means it's time to finish this one off. Okay. Doesn't matter if we're in a nebula, we don't have sensors and we do have a slug, so... Right, prepare for a fight. I know they're going to reinforced piloting, so maybe that's my only option. Let's see how many shots you have. 2, which means we're safe other than that bomb weapon, whatever that might be. And if you can get everyone in one room, it'd be stupid not to go for that one. That landed on our oxygen. Alright, so we killed the crew member. I think we're gonna wait for our mind control and try to kill the crew once. I'm starting to get annoyed. It's not a firebomb, it's a big bomb, I think. Or it could be an advanced firebomb. Okay, how much health do you have left? Quite a bit. And now not so much. Is that an empty room? Yeah, I think it is, right? Yeah. Right, this should kill you. And it does. Good. No more life signs. Some trade goods. Stored oxygen. I wonder if we can use that in... I wonder if you can use that in that one event. Although it's... Well, it is an augment. Well, in any case, we'll make sure we can power up mind control and our engines to full. Guess we'll find out. If you ever come across it, that is. Mind control is pointless here. We could send in a hack to avoid a hit from a missile, but... Stand in front of the captain's chair, focus on the windscreen, bellowing orders to your crew. You will not let this opponent get the better of you. No, because his missile launcher is already... Oh, no, there it is again. And there it goes again. Couldn't really call that an opponent. I never even got a shot off. Righto. Rebel scouts, and it's no surprise that he kept his missile launcher online. Means we can take down the shields of our own. Looks like he's powering up his. Good for you. So instead of focusing on shields on their crew, we're probably going to try to make sure that we get that missile launcher offline. There we go. Probably won't be able to keep it offline for long, but as long as it lasts. Both are still alive. Did not see that coming. Well, on the previous attempt, he did manage to keep well, fend off 2 instead of just 1. So he's powering up his engines. Yeah. I'm playing with slug ship, right? Ah. Well, at least we have quicker charging weapons now, right? Yep. Protection with weapon targeting from being scrambled. I'm assuming that does not mean it's safe from hacking, just from the special augment that this ship started with normally. I don't know if it's this one. I think it was. Anyway. Sector 1 merge is to be mass broadcast request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Yes. Wow, someone is actually responding. We have an ammunition shipment delivered, but our ship has been grounded due to some silly maintenance regulations. We need you to transport this cargo of missiles to a small outpost. A few jumps from here. They will pay as agreed and you get a nice bonus. Alright. Probably will just deliver those, because why wouldn't I? How many jumps do we have then? So I can go here and then there'll be... Wait. I'm confused now. If I jump now, then on their next jump they'll be here, so I have to leave. Okay, so I'll be keeping those missiles then. We need drone parts, but we need fuel more. Seeing that I'm an evil slug ship, don't really know what those are. One thing I do know is that I'll probably won't be using my hacking on this one. So we'll wait for everything to be ready. Oh, you need to go all the way around. Oh, that sucks for you. Although we are gonna wait for it, just so we can hit all of them. Sort of in that fashion. Gotta make sure that we can keep the power going, because, well, they're NGs. They repair lightning quick. As you can probably tell. Hope this strategy just didn't finish me off, but... if I fire all of these and it'll kill the ship. That's okay. There we go. Slug ship, you command a vessel of this line. Treachery slugs. Your crew knew this mission wouldn't be that clean. Alright. The Vindicated Front, area 1069. If that's NG, then we're in a pretty good spot, I would say. Could be Zoltan, that's a bit more of an issue. As the rebel fleet will be unable to move any faster than at standard speed. They cannot run you, but you also won't be able to get ahead of them without expanding more fuel. Alright. NG space, alright, good. It's kind of where we want it to be. See if we can pick up a new weapon. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Phew. Cargo capacity, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we'll sell the storage oxygen. Right. Ion bursts takes 1. How many spaces do we still have? Spaces, I mean, One that's gonna be kept for cloaking. We'll definitely need it if the flagship has 2 missile weapons. Means we won't be using a teleporter, which is also a bit of a drag, but we'll figure something out. We know that we can mess up the defense drone too by firing everything in at once and hoping that the drone part gets through. The ion burst wouldn't be bad. 2 ion damage. Auto laser wouldn't be the worst either, but takes 2 power. Fire cluster bomb. Could be convenient actually. But I know it's pretty bad. Bad as in you can have the 3 land and still we'll buy it. Means we won't be able to upgrade our weapons now, but again, see it as future proofing. It's kind of what you do in this game if you want to survive. Will we buy fuel? Nah, 10's good. No, it's the next we need weapons upgrade. Can you do anything to me? That's the main question here. That thing only has 2 shots in it, which it does. Oxygen isn't singled out. They have no way of really healing themselves. Where are you going? Hey, no, don't go man my shield, you... Ah, jeez. Alright, that means we'll be waiting for mind control in order to start the attack again. This should be good for us. Oh, he's off. That's fine too. Stun bomb's annoying, but other than that, it's okay. Mind control's ready. I will probably put it on the pilot because I know that is going to be reinforced, seeing that they're not. Why are they moving people around now? Are they going to board me with the Nenji? Yep, they're boarding with Nenji. Idiots. Well, it's up to them. Stun bomb takes forever to do anything, though. Let's start off on the enemy ship now, shall we? Alright. Though he's on low health and 2 more hits should technically kill him. That'll be another ship cleaned out of enemies. Good. No more life signs, that's what we're going for. US to attack civilian ship. Healing burst. Well, granted, we don't have anything to heal ourselves with other than the clone bay, which goes slow as hell, but seeing as we won't be boarding, because we won't be able to get a crew teleporter in, we'll just get it sold, I think. How does it feel to be things loading weapons? Of course it is. One of these is probably going to be an anti-drone. Yeah. With a chance of destroying them. Choose down any projectiles. Well, mind control's pointless, then again, so is hacking at this point, so... Well, that's one way to stop missiles. Not missiles. Incoming projectiles. Stopping them with your face. Wouldn't personally recommend it, but whatever, right? Alright, this should be it then. Everything in the red. Okay. Right, we need to get that weapon online. Upgrades. There we go. Takes a while to charge, but it's a pretty decent weapon for what it is. So, can't complain too hard. So we got some time, or we could just move on. Let's try to get some more scrap in and go for a store next. Yes. 3 missiles with 3 drone parts is an excellent deal. Who knows, we might actually start using hacking and just like that. Allow you to exchange good quickly. Who knows, right? If we ever run into a quarantine sector, I think our pharmaceuticals will fetch a high price. Anything we want to buy? No, really. Well, the cloaking, but we don't have the money for it, so we'll just take some of your fuel. Well, there's something we can sell. Charge laser, would love to get my hands on that thing. Would there be any way of getting time to go there? No. So if I jump next, I'll be here, and then I'll be here, and yeah, then I can get to the exit. Okay. Wish I didn't make this jump though. Oh well. Could have them fight each other straight from the start. Don't know what good it would do us. So we'll just wait on that for now. I mean, we have fairly quickly charging weapons, so we could have a bit of an advantage. Did it stun the people in there, or? There we go, that's what we're looking for. So you're not even gonna attack him, you're just gonna fix... Jeez. Well, truth be told, that's the same thing I would do, but... 6, 8, and 11. Accept their offer and open your fire. Denying a surrender is already seen as a pretty barbaric, but deceiving people into giving up values despite then opening fire on the already defeated opponent will violate even the lax rules of the Federation. The course of action might disturb the crew. Nope, it won't. Later, losers. Efforts successfully convict these pirates of their terrible crimes. Their destruction is their punishment, and your payment is their remains. Along with what they already gave me. Ha! Now I just need to wait half an hour here for our shields to come back. There we go. Yeah, we have a few jumps remaining. I'll be here, then I'll be here. So I theory, I should be able to go here, here, and then there. If I'm reading this right. Which I think I do. Unless something advances the fleet and then we're boned. Well, boned. We'll have to face the rebel fleet. Comes across a freighter of NG refugees. It's unclear if they flee from the rebels or the Mantis invaders, but their ship is seriously damaged and they surely need help. You give them what scrap you can afford to aid them in their repair efforts. They thank you repeatedly and share copies of an open source drone schematic with you. Oh, well, we'll be able to sell it for 23 scrap, but still, it's nice to do something nice amidst all the evil. Part of the evil is my own fault, but shh. Let's not talk about that. Control zone love Delta Quadrant. Let's jump into a nebula. I hope it's a nebula at least. Standard engines. Nebula. Yep. Okay. Right. Okay, he just ate my plate. Well then. Gas poisoning and magnesis are pretty common here. Medicines bought at very good price. Yes. See? Hey. Sell the pharmaceuticals. Because I have to. Anti-personnel drone. Because I won't be using it. Flail's a nice thing to have. Full militarized mining beam with extreme range, slow recharging, and somewhat cumbersome to use in battle, but with a 2 damage hits per room, that thing is quite powerful. See if we can get it working somehow. Upgrades. Yep, just need some more power, and we should be good to go if I... Yep, there's the flail. We'll keep the ion bursts kicking as well, of course. But whoa, you're big. I see 2 mini beams. I see some. Well, that could be an ion weapon because there's little sticky here, isn't here? There's not a message in your inferior except annihilation by cruiser name tag decompiler. Ah, it's a mine launcher, okay. Always with the mines. Well, we'll hack weapons on this one. Or shields. Or weapons. Or shields. Or weapons. Or shields. Or weapons. I don't know. I mean, if I hack shields, my flail beam will be able to track it longer, but it's only level 1 hack, so it won't be that big of a deal. If I hack weapons, he won't be able to fire as many mines at me, which causes me less of an issue. If I hack piloting, I will be able to hit shields and weapons easier with my normal weapons. Let's stick with what we know, right? It'll be a while before a flail comes online anyway. That's one mine lost, and it's probably going to be a big one. I can try to shoot it down if it comes from the front. Nope, coming from the back. Alright. It's a hit as well. No, that's 3 damage in. Might be the only damage he'll be able to do to me, though. And that's worth quite something as well, I would say. We're going to wait on the flail beam, though. Until it's strong enough to do what I would like it to do. Crit evasion 20, so it's not the worst idea to have hacked that. Now we can get this party started. I think this will rip him to shreds, actually. He's not gonna get away, trust me on that one. Fire tears away the huge section of the enemy plating. Good hit. I wonder what that actually does. Or if it's just flavor text. I know some of them cause fires or breaches or something like that, but... A final salvo pierces right through the cruiser. Its reactor containment fails and an uncontrolled FTL reaction blows the vessel into bits. You gather what you can from the wave of scrap that is sent flying fast in all directions. Not that much, but... whatever, right? I think that was proper use from the hack. Can't see what he has. No weapons, that means tons of drones. Let's see what he has. I think we'll be good. Haven't really seen a drone on a zone be able to take down 2 layers of shields. So if it were 2 normal attack drones or one that actually could deplete shields, then I would be worse off at least. For now, we're just going to try and get shields down as quickly as we can in order to get our flail beetle going again. This might actually do it right here. Yep. Captain, you exceeded the operational limits of our current system configuration. If you don't allow bang interrupts your crew member, you push your ship a little too far. It's the first barrage I do, so what are you talking about? Fire alarm. In the engine room, where we have no air and stuff like that. So... that was pretty dangerous, wasn't it? Right, good. Oh, let's see if there's fires everywhere else. Don't hear any, so I think we're good, though. No, okay, everything looks fine. That's a missile launcher. No to pick your battles, that's all I'm saying on that one. Larry! Hello, Larry. You're a better pilot than the slug already. But I want to be able to move you in case of borders and or fires. So you'll be on weapons. Giving those that little extra boost. Rock crew, you can repair. Lanius can give me another Lanius if I have 60 scrap. I think it's 60, could be 50. Slug can cost me scrap. So we'll talk to the Rockman. Can I do anything else now that I have a beam weapon or an ion weapon? Advanced targeting, heavier still more hardware dedicated. Okay, we can get another one of those. Let's crew design a schematic for a mining drone. We have no need for that because we are not going to be using drones. Kind of getting bored of those empty beacons, man. We have a slug. Wouldn't he be able to do anything good? Apparently not. Send in the Rockman. Advanced prox navigation. That's the cheap one. It'll be the first one to go, but I don't think we'll sell it off. The 10 extra scrap is probably not going to be the be-all and all. And if it is, then we will sell it. So, whatever. Lifeboat, stuck here for weeks, nothing personal. Okay. What do you have and how do I prepare myself against it? Well, we need 2 shields, that's for sure. And that's kind of it, really. Hello, welcome aboard, prepare to be suffocated. What else? Well, let's say we start shooting on shields. Not an auto fire though. It doesn't matter if he dies, but I'd rather not have him die. Why don't you stay on doors? Ah, you're just bringing them back. That's fine too. Should try and scrounge some weapon power from somewhere. Straight into my piloting room, huh? That's annoying. Probably not the safest way to do this because my oxygen situation, but eh. They're being more annoying than I am, so. That's gonna be some hull damage. Kind of weird that if I'm supposed to get them off the station that they're destroying the ship. That's my 2 cents on the whole situation. Alright, I gotta be careful because now my clone base is out. If anything hits the Lanius, he's gone for good. Auto weapons. Okay, why don't you go repair the clone base? That's the only thing that might save you if you get hit by a missile or something. And I hope you're quick about the whole thing. We'll fire at their shield so I can depower one weapon and get O2 back up. Alright, clone base is active again. And now the doors are destroyed. Okay, you go pilot the plane for now. Or the ship. Whatever, stop bugging me. Accept the offer and open fire. That's for being a dick. Nothing more than that. You're just a dick. Now you have to die because you are one. Now, let's go mess with their heads a little. There you go. Again, killing the enemy crew is not my priority here. Gotta fire somewhere. Could be here, but I would never know because the doors are down. Man, you got a lot of bombs on you, don't you? Well, there goes mind control. Ah, that thing's burning up again. Well, one more. Do not hit my freaking dude. Okay. Now we can get everything back in working order. We'll have to be careful though, because we don't want to have our Lanius get hit now. Lots of fires. We'll take care of them by fixing up the doors first, because what else can we do, really? You two can go here, make sure our oxygen doesn't go out. Kinda need it. Kinda need our engines as well, but what can we do without doors? Not much. Okay, that's taken care of. Next up, go fix the... No, not that way, not that way. That's the way you're going. fire just died out. Could have lost our... could have lost the land use there. Good thing we didn't. So with the fires taken care of, we can finally go deal with the rest of the repairs. There's quite a few of them again. Alright. We're back in business. The difference 1 bar of power would have made there is a bit ridiculous, but oh well. Could do some repairs, but not today apparently. Alright, that brings up all of our weapons, which means we'll be able to focus on some other good stuff from here on in, like cloaking. Alright, circle 00.04 or the green cloud. Kinda had nothing nevertheless. Kinda, I mean, loss of sensors isn't an issue, but without better long-range scanners, you still end up going from empty beacon to empty beacon. Soon enough, fleet will sweep over this sector. So, yeah. Rock crew, nothing. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. We'll be continuing this run on the next episode. So yeah, see you then. Bye everyone.